Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just gonna start this Let's Play on a bit of a whim, really. It's a game that I've been playing recently, off camera, and I've really just become enthralled by it. I mean, I love every aspect of this game. It's been such an amazing experience. I haven't really been encapsulated by a video game like this since, like, I was a kid playing Oblivion. I mean, I'm just wandering around looking at the scenery for the most part. I haven't done too much of the actual storyline. I spent like hours treasure hunting. There's like treasure maps you can find in this game, and I collected some of those and just spent hours looking around for the loot behind those, and spending time with the townspeople and talking to them and things like that. It's such a beautiful game, and I haven't done any testing for this at all. I'm just turning the recorder on and I'm going to give it a whirl. I don't even know if this will end up being uploaded. We'll have to wait and see, but I just love this game so much. I have to play it, and I just hope that that I can do it justice, I guess. It is just it's a marvel of a video game. It has some quirks that people tend to complain about, like the combat is a little bit strange, but I love it. I love that they tried something different. It just feels so fresh. I love everything about it. Okay, enough gawking at the video game. This is Kingdom Come Deliverance, and yeah, I'm gonna do a Let's Play on it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. There's a little cutscene here, and yeah, then we'll get into this thing. Let's go. Normal mode or hardcore mode? I think I'll just go for normal. I am pretty familiar with the game, but I don't know how much challenge I want. More realistic, recommended for players who are familiar with the essentials of combat and survival in the world of Kingdom Come. You know what? It's been a theme on my channel to try things on hard mode. Kingdom Come's hard on its own in normal mode, but I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a whirl and try hardcore mode. It'll be something different. It began with a sore throat and a fever and ended with distraught parents and funeral bells. That year, the scarlet fever took many young lives, not only yours. Begin your new life. That's weird. Hold on a minute. If I die in hardcore mode, is that the end? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to press E. It looks like I've already died of like some disease or something. You survived. Medieval life is full of uncertainty and woes. Spring gives way to winter, and the years have borne away your carefree youth. Neither have you escaped the blows of fate. Like every man judged by God, you too have your cross to bear. Select at least 2 negative perks that will stay with you for the whole game. Wow. Nightmares. Since childhood, you have been troubled by a recurring nightmare in which you are being chased by a colorful jester. Although the dream is repeated night after night, it still frightens you as much as when you were little. You awoke so shook up that all your stats are lowered for a while. Okay, so we have to pick some debuffs right off the bat. Brutal bones, that doesn't sound very good. You suffer much worse injuries than others when you fall. I fall a lot in this game, so maybe not that one. We have to pick how many of these? We have to pick 2? Yeah, 2. At least 2. I mean, you could just go for all of them, I think, right? Let's see. Yeah, you can go for as many as you want. Hemophilia. Like your father and his father before him, you are afflicted with the family curse. All it takes is a scratch and you start to bleed like a stuck pig. Once it starts, the bleeding is faster and is harder to stop. Okay. That's rough. Numbskull. Your mother dropped you on your head as a baby. She kissed it better, and the bump soon faded. But ever since then, you're a little slow at getting the hang of things. This lowers your acquisition of experience. You know what? I kind of like that, actually. I don't mind leveling up slowly. So I guess I'll take that. Could bite me in the ass later, but all these are going to be pretty weird. Tapeworm. Yeah, an appetite. What the hell's that? Somnambulant? I don't even know what that is. You've always been a restless sleeper, sometimes so much so that you get up from your bed and go walking. It's not unusual for you to wake up somewhere else than where you went to bed. Holy crap. That's weird. The shakes. When you were too little to know any better, you fell into the well. It was hours before they heard you crying and got you out. Ever since then, you get the shakes from time to time, as if you were back again in the dark, chilly well. Obviously, that's not good for archery, pickpocketing, or lockpicking. I can't take that one because I'm going to play Sneaky Henry. That's what I was playing before, and it's just so much fun, just breaking into shit, stealing things, and messing around with lockpicking and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I think that I'm going to take this one. It could cause some chaos, but it could also be pretty fun. So I'm going to select that, and then we're going to continue. And now we're going to get the cutscene. Okay, here we go.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV, but now, with his son Wenceslas the Idle on the Bohemian throne, was falling into disarray. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility, as well as his half-brother King Sigismund of Hungary, who decided to take drastic steps to restore order to the empire.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that?
God damn it.
Better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Oh, okay, that's over. Yeah, now we get to pick our beginning stats, and it's based off of what we were doing in the tavern last night. Like I said before, I'm going to be playing Sneaky Henry, so I'm going to be going with agility and speech probably. Speech can really get you out of a bind in this game, so I think I'll go with agility first, and then I think we get a second roll here. Let's see.
I went dancing.
Dancing?
With Bianca.
Ah, that's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today.
All that bumping and grinding.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Ooh, a guy with a sword, huh? Speech, or we can go with agility again, huh? I do like archery in this game. It's really difficult, but it's very fun. I spent a few hours hunting bunnies, and just had a blast. So, or do I want to try to be a little bit more well-rounded here? I think I'll go with speech, actually.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Yeah, we'll come to find out more about that for sure. Have my friends been here? I'm hungry. Is Pa angry at me? Let's find out.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good.
We'll get right on that.
He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Oh, that's funny. You'll see why later. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this this whole intro thing for Kingdom Come. Game's been out for a while. But yeah, that's calling to something that's going to happen soon. Do you need any help? She doesn't, I'm sure. I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Thanks, Ma. Have my friends been here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Leave it be, Mother. Let's see. I don't know. I don't really like my friends in this game. They get up to the kind of trouble that my Henry isn't going to be very interested in. But we'll defend him a little bit.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was
Bounce, chickadee, wow, wow.
with Bianca, of course.
Hanging out.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Yeah, of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Alright, I think we're done here. So there we are. We discovered Skalitz. I don't know how much reading I'm going to be doing. Probably not a whole lot, unless it's super relevant. Let's go ahead and grab a bite to eat. These pots regenerate in the game. You can just run up to them and eat them. It doesn't even matter if it's in somebody's house. And then let's go ahead and grab some food while we're here. You do have to eat and keep yourself hydrated in this game. So we have to be careful of that. What's in this chest? Save your schnapps. I don't know if I talked about this, but the only mod that I have downloaded is the save mod. And I didn't play with this when I played it on my own. I just downloaded it because I'm recording. Sometimes I just have to stop recording. And I don't want to have to depend on having those. And it'll just be really weird if I can't save. So yeah, I'm not going to abuse it. I'm not going to save scum. And I'm not even going to really interact with these. I'm not going to pick them up. I'm not going to sell them. Nothing like that. I'll just leave those there. I'm going to take the bandages. If I have them, I'll end up just dropping them or something. I'll never game the system like that by, collecting savior snaps and then just selling them when I can just, literally hit save right there. How come that didn't fill me up? Why am I so hungry? Anyway, I'm going to quickly check the recording to make sure everything's going okay. I hate to break it up like this, but I just have to double check to make sure that I'm not wasting my time. And I just want to see if I got all the... I wanted to say a bunch of stuff about this game because I love it so much. I just want to check and see if I got even half of that. Half of that out of me. Yeah, a bite to eat, huh? Well, I'll quickly grab some of this. We'll have a bite to eat, and then we will be right back. Okay, everything's looking good, actually. I managed to get the things that I wanted to say out of the way, and the recording it's looking pretty good. So, yeah. That's all very good stuff. Now, let's continue on with our adventure. Let's grab all this food. We're gonna definitely need it. I'm not sure if there's is there a drink? I can't actually remember. Do you have to stay hydrated? How do I not remember that? No, it's just nourishment. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's weird. I could have swore that you had to drink stuff. Guess not. Anyway, is that lentils? Can I have that? I want the lentils. Damn it. It's not actually letting me pick that up, but I can take this cheese. God, gotta love some cheese. Look at that. Homemade cheese. Awesome. Okay. Let's get out of here. I think we have everything we need. Did I take those nails? Yeah, I took the nails. Okay, cool. We'll need those. Nails for Teresa. We will be introduced to her at some point. Hey, what's in here? I think that there's a locked... Yeah, there's a locked thing in here. We don't have lockpicks yet, but I'll come back to that probably. Hardcore mode. Okay, I'm scared. I'm gonna read some of this. Saving. There's no autosave in hardcore mode. You can only save the game by drinking savior snaps. I'm kind of breaking that by having the save mod, but oh well. Sleeping in your own bed, getting full service in a bathhouse. I've never done that. I've never had a bath. I don't know. I went to the place and I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know who to ask to wash me up. I just walked up to a random lady and I was like, can you put that sponge on my armpits? Nothing really happened. Survival. Your current health and stamina are indicated only by the in-game effects you see. Sleep is the best cure. You can also make use of health potions. I've also never done any alchemy or anything. And food. But they take longer to take effect in hardcore mode. You can't fill yourself by eating from one of the pots dotted around the world. Whoa! No way! That was like the only way I ate when I played before. Was just stealing food out of pots. That's gonna be rough. Map and navigation. Oh man, what have I got myself into? Henry's position is not shown on the map, and there are no points on the compass. Waypoints are shown on the compass, but only when you get close enough. Fast travel is not possible? Oh my god, what have I done? Oh man, that's gonna be rough. Money and equipment. Traders pay less when buying items and monetary rewards in general are lower, while on the contrary, extensive repairs are more costly and the drawbacks of using damaged equipment are more serious. So it really makes sense to keep your equipment well maintained. And then in combat, the combat, it's already really hard. Duels are more realistic. Attacks have greater impact, and engaging without quality armor with an experienced foe is always very risky. Fighting more than one foe at a time is also more dangerous, because they will take greater advantage of their numbers. The cursor has no direction points, or block indicators in combat. You can only time blocks and dodge by carefully watching your opponent's moves. Oh my god. I don't know what I have done. Okay, well, this is gonna be hard as hell. So this doesn't give me any nourishment? I think I got a little bit there. It's just not a lot. So we're gonna have to save up money and just always be buying food, I guess. Man, this is insane. Yeah, I really hope I didn't bite off more than I can chew. I mean, I played this game, but I don't feel like I really played it too much, you know. I'm not like super experienced. I was just exploring and having a good old time. And fighting multiple enemies is already hard as balls. You won't get any cleaner. For that, you need the baths. We have to talk to our father here. Let's go have a little chat with him. Howdy.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Yeah, I did. I'm here. Sorry, I wanted to have a look around. I won't be ordered around. No, I won't be saying that.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy.
Bam, success.
Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Alright, that's a very prudent point right there. You have to get the ale last, otherwise it gets warm while you're running around. The first thing we're going to grab is the crossguard over here from these guards. And then yeah, we'll head into town. We need to meet up with our friends, I think, in order to get some lockpicks. So we'll probably do that after this. Hey, what's up, guys? Janik?
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
God damn it.
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
God, the facial expressions are really good. Henry looked so cheeky when he said he wanted to keep that. Is there anything in this barn? Ow! My legs. Thankfully I didn't take that fall damage debuff thing. I don't even remember what the hell I took, to be honest. Just grabbed some random stuff. I think one of them has to do with sleep and the other... I don't even know. I'll find out when I watch this back, though. Got a villager here. Okay, let's go into town and explore around. Charcoal burner's right there. That's who we need to go to once we have the money. We have the combat instructor.
Hey, Pip! Do you want to learn something?
No.
Not right now.
I think so. Thanks.
Oh, you're talking to him. I thought he was talking to me. I thought he called me Pip.
God save Henry.
Are our buds here? Yeah, they are. Cool.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting
even
shit.
the Dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge pile of manure. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
I think we're going to go ahead and pass. There's not a whole lot of point in throwing shit at that guy's house. It's not really going to accomplish anything. And I think Henry is of the mind that maybe torching it would be a better idea, as Fritz said, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and say I won't do it. Yeah, just silly little pranks. I don't think they would really interest Henry too much.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
I wonder if they actually go through the poop.
How could you possibly chance like this?
Just because it seems dumb. I don't want to do that. I don't want to throw poop at a house. We have to actually enter this place before I can get a lockpick from Fritz, I think. So yeah. We lost a little bit of reputation there with our pals. But again, my version of Henry, I just don't think you'd see a point in doing that. I mean, what does that accomplish, throwing poop at that guy's house? It's not very... It's not going to do a whole lot, you know? I would much rather sneak into his house at night and give him the old knife or something like that. That would accomplish something in Henry's eyes. Not throwing some shit at a whitewashed house. And here is Kunish? Kinesh? We have to talk to him. See if we can get our stuff from him.
What do you want?
I want my shit. Oh, money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Pay for the tools at least. Pay the lot or else. Let's try to reason with him.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Uh-oh. You can expect a visit from father. Debts must be paid. Yeah. Let's try to persuade him.
Look, I know things aren't easy.
Oh, no.
The wife ran off. Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore.
Oh, no.
How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Yeah, we're gonna get our ass handed to us for that. Should I run? Oh, God. I gotta get the hell out of here. Oh, no. No. How do I disengage? Oh, God, I can't remember how to disengage.
I'll chop you to pieces.
I almost broke
rat.
right there. That's block Q. I need to disengage and run away. Because he will definitely beat me. Run, Henry, run. Guards! I'm being attacked. Guards! Get this bastard off of me. This ruffian. Look at him. Leave me alone. Somebody help me. Oh, God. You bitch. Get away from me, Kunesh. I don't want to fight you. I don't know if he'll beat me to death. He might just beat me to death here in the streets. Okay. Okay. That hurt. We're going to have to try to fight him. I'm going to do my best. But I wasn't good at hand-to-hand combat with the little notifiers. And now that I don't have them, it's going to be rough. Okay. So we'll do a downward attack. Upward. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got some punches on Henry. I don't know how much we have to beat him up. Oh, man. Okay, we got knocked out. Not a great start.
Your old man can fuck off too.
Listen, you little shit.
I feel quite hungry.
I'm gonna get with mine. I'm hungry after that ass kicking I just took. I guess knuckle sandwiches didn't fill him up. So, Kunesh, what the hell are you gonna do? Yeah, you go fuck off over there and I'm gonna go into his house. I knew that I'd lose that fight. I think I lost it when I played on normal mode too, to be honest. Alright, get into stealth mode. We're in Kunesh's house. Let's go sneak around. This is what I love doing in this game. Sneaking around, eating pots of food. Did that do anything? Yeah, it does a little. Just not as much as usual.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
Yeah, we will.
Fritz might have one.
I wonder if we only get the one. I can't remember. Kunesh? Okay, yeah, if he sees us, he's going to be pissed. We're going to get into that flippin' chest, though. Don't you worry. And also, we got an axe here that we got to take. What are you doing over there, buddy? Yeah, you go do that, and I'm just going to yoink our axe back. Here, let's take that. Maybe we can go use this in the fight now. Man, I can't believe we got beat up like that. What a sad start. But, you know, it happens. Where the hell are the guards? Is nobody, Oh, they're way up there, man. I should have ran towards the castle. I was running towards this guy.
Good day, Henry.
Hoping maybe this dude would do something with that flippin' sword. But nah, no such luck. Kunesh just beat us up. It's a real shame, you know. Oh well, no matter. It's over now. Let's go try to get a lockpick from Fritz. I think they're over here throwing shit. Oh, I wonder if we could have watched that. I think we could have, you know. Oh yeah, they must be running. Because if you do this, yeah, they did it. Wow. That would have been cool to watch. I didn't think that it would actually still happen. So they're going to be running from the guards. I think they go around the outside. And they actually loop back up by Kunesh's house. So let's head back over there and see if we can get an eye on our friends. And try to get this lockpick from Fritz. We have to hurry up. It's starting to get late here. The game is like really time dependent. Everything has to be done on time. From what I can tell. So we have to be careful. I don't want to run out of time here. Messing around too much. Let's see if our friends are back here. Are they running over there? No, they're not. I'm pretty sure they meet up right over here. God, I hope they're just not gone. Where are you guys? Oh, here they are. Oh, excellent. Fritz, I need a lockpick, buddy.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to
Oh,
get
look, we're all
into.
beat up.
Really? And only straight not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Yeah, never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. 4 lockpicks. Oh, cool. That means we have a couple attempts here. I should be fine, though. Here, let's wash up. Get this blood off of us, hopefully. Look a little bit better. We need to go get patched up. We're not bleeding, are we? No, we're not. I don't think so, at least. Let's hit the old inventory thing. I think it would show. It shows somewhere. I can't remember where. But there's also a little icon at the bottom of the screen. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, he's right there. Well, that's no good. Maybe we can pick his pocket a little. Let's see. Oh, can we knock him out? That might be a perk. Oh, shit. Yeah, we can knock him out. Oh, I'd love to knock you out, Kunesh. You bitch. I'm pretty sure if we attack him again, the guards will come and arrest us, though. So we can't actually do that. And if we get caught stealing or anything like that, then we'll also be taken to jail. You don't want to see what happens when you get taken to jail in this game. Especially in the beginning bit. It's pretty brutal. Let's just say that. What are you doing, buddy? Hey. Hey, do you want to come outside? I'm not doing nothing. I'm just hanging out. Leave your house. You're supposed to be doing work. This is why you have no coin. You're just spending all day in here doing God knows what. What do you got there? Got a bucket? Is that your poop bucket? What is that? Never seen anything like that in my life. What the hell is that thing? It's a bucket for something. Maybe it's water. Maybe it's just a bucket for water and not poop. Alright, well anyway, he fucked off, so let's go into his house. We really need to go get patched up soon. Our bodies hurt, our heads hurt. My arm's probably hurting a bit. He was like twisting it or something. I wonder if lockpicking's harder in hardcore mode. Didn't say anything about it. Okay. I don't really know how to describe this, but it's again, it's very unique the way lockpicking works. I'm pretty good at it. I've done my fair share of stealing shit in this game. My version of Henry is a bit of a klepto, so we're going to be stealing a lot. I love doing robberies at night. It's like so much fun. Just breaking into a place and stealing everything. But we'll get to that later. I guarantee it. There's going to be so much robbery in this game. It's going to be amazing. Is that a... No. It's not an openable chest. Okay, let's run back to our house real quick. There was that chest in the house. I want to go unlock that and see what's in there. Oh, thank you. Everybody knows your name in this game. Sometimes you gotta go where everybody knows your name. What the hell was that even from? I don't even know what that is. It's like some old-ass TV show. But yeah, everybody will call you Henry and stuff. I'm not sure if it happens at first, but you can build up a reputation in certain towns. And then everybody just loves you. It's really cool, actually. While we're here, we'll have a little chat with Mom. And see if she can patch up these wounds. I got beat up, Ma.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Can you teach me? I don't know how. I think we have to learn it as a perk. Oh, I thought the knockout thing was a perk, but I guess not, because we had the option there. You can also get a perk for stealth kill if you have a dagger in your inventory, which is super useful. I've taken out entire bandit camps with stealth kill at night, so we're going to definitely have to be doing that, because combat on hardcore mode, that does not sound fun. Because it was so hard. Fighting multiple people on normal mode it's very difficult. I mean, you're constantly getting nailed. It's super hard. So yeah, we'll be utilizing stealth for that for sure. Go ahead and crack this thing open here. Oh, did the pick break? I don't know if the pick broke. I don't think it did. Let me look. So that's unlocked, and oh, yep, one of them broke. That makes a very loud noise, and people will hear you and come running. and then you'll get in trouble for stealing. That's going to happen to us. We're going to get caught a lot. It's just going to happen. I'm not too worried about it, though. It shouldn't be too bad. We're probably going to spend some days in jail, but oh well. Hercules and his diet. Henry's beta dice. And then 7 groschen. Nice. That's gonna help. We kind of just stole from our own family, but let's just let's not worry about that too much. Like I said, Henry's a klepto. His parents know. He loves stealing shit. They gotta know. Okay, now what's next? We have all of the things from Kunesh. We have the crossguard. We need a little bit of money, I think. That 7 gold might be enough, you know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Oh, it's really cool. So I know how to lockpick pretty well. I've done it a bunch. But Henry's really bad at it. And that translates. Like, just because I'm really good at lockpicking, or I wouldn't say really good, but I'm, you know, competent at lockpicking, Henry has no idea. So his skills are really, it's really shaky. And it's much more likely to break lockpicks and stuff like that when you are a lower level. So yeah, very cool. This is lag central from what I remember. If I walk in here, it won't pick up on the video, I don't think, but man, it tanks my FPS when I'm in here. Oh shit! My bad. Hey, what's up? Are you a salesman? No, a villager? Oh, you're a trader, cool. Let's see what you got.
What can I do for you?
I need some food. You have antidotes. What does that do? You can press Q, an antidote to poison, but it doesn't cure food poisoning. Okay. We need stuff that lasts a long time. I think dried fruit lasts a while. But before we buy anything like that, let us go get our charcoal. I think it's like 10 gold. We might be able to haggle them down, though.
Good health to you.
Thanks, bud. Okay, how many did we need? 10 charcoal, I think? God, I hope it's only 10. And how much is that? It's 7 gold. We got enough. Add that to basket. It's already in there. Check the basket. And now we can haggle. It's going to pop up a thing about haggling.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
That we can read. Oh, it didn't actually pop it up. Oh, I can press T, I guess. Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay or get, W and S, and confirm with E. The trader will then respond to your offer. If the answer is a refusal, he or she will make a counteroffer and wait for your response. If you do this too much, though, then they will actually just stop trading with you altogether. I think it'll say that here. If the slider can't be moved in one direction or the other, it means either you or the trader does not have enough money. Dragging out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience, and eventually they'll drop the haggling completely. You can see how close you're getting to that point from the trader's icon below the bar. From the trader icon below the bar. The more gold there is in the background, the closer the trader is to dropping the haggling. Every successful bout of haggling lowers your reputation with the trader. Yeah, so you can't like keep haggling with the same dude, because he'll just stop liking you, I guess. Okay, let's get out of that, and I'm gonna go for 6.5. Sounds fair to me. What about you, buddy?
What about this?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
Okay, 6.7?
See now, I knew.
Hell yeah, there we go, buddy. Okay, so we saved 0.3 groschen. It doesn't sound like much, but, I mean, that's a lot for us right now. How much groschen do we have left? Yeah, we have 0.6. Wow. I don't think we're going to be able to buy food, actually, you know? I don't know if we'll be able to pay for this beer, either. Oh, actually, I think that... Yeah, this is very cringy, from what I remember, this little cutscene. I think we get the beer for free, though, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's like a... I don't think I have to persuade her or anything. I think she just gives it to us for free right away. But we have everything else. So this is our last stop. Let's go ahead and speak with Bianca and get Father's booze.
Save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Ale.
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then? Ragamuffin?
A picture for father. The Dutch is saying stupid things.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer. But when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
And let's trade her. Just see what she's got. She's got some bacon. Cooked horse meat. Ooh, brutal. Cooked mutton. All stuff that we cannot afford, as you can see. I mean, god damn, look at that. Okay, enough of that. I need to talk to her and get this booze.
Greetings.
Yeah.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. God be with you. Here you are.
Cringe warning, here we go.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
Oh my god.
You too. Oh,
Welcome, Henry.
by the way,
glad you
that
came.
shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniac.
I suppose. He's a man
Oh,
who
God.
makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
God damn you guys. Henry's gonna be laying down some pipe later, I think. Okay, can I drop these? There you go. You can keep your savior snaps. I don't want them. Oh, I soiled the floor with those. Oh well. Hey, Kunash, you bastard. How you doing? I forgot about this guy. I don't wanna train, but the beer's gonna get warm. I think it makes me train. I might have to come back and get beer again, pay for it again, and then we'll 0.2 groschen. Oh, that's gonna be rough, but it's pointing me here, and I think we have to do it. So, Combat Master Venyek.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go.
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Okay, let me go see if I can run this stuff to our dad real quick.